Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of EverQuest 2. Now we're standing right here in front of Verung Kae'Rush, and this is probably gonna, I think it's the third or fourth line or quest in his line. We went and confirmed the requisition list to make sure that nothing went through that wasn't supposed to, like the chocolate shovels the miners were asking for. They needed a little bit more food, so we went out and collected some spider meat and some eggs, and now we're going to go ahead and talk to him and see what else he wants us to do, and preferably maybe get some really good items off of him. It's usually what the end line of quest will offer, is something really, really good.
Hail!
Have you collected the food? Well, yes, we have. I appreciate this, Devon. If you're willing to lend more time, I have something important to ask you. What is it? One of the Iron Toe Brigades was on a mission in the Karukkal territory northwest of here. He was retrieving an object that was taken from us and was meant to deliver it to one of our agents on the docks, far to the southwest. He never made it, and our normal patrols between here and the docks haven't seen any trace of him. Unfortunately, it's very unlikely that he is still alive, but we need that package. I can find it. That's the hope. You will hopefully find him and his package somewhere between the docks and the Karukkal territory, which again is just across Dark Fork Gorge, northwest of here. I shall see what I can do. And it's a missing package, level 26. At least 1 gold, 29 silver, 7 copper, plus another 1,000 faction points for the Iron Toe Brigade. In case you're wondering what your faction is already, you can go into your inventory, go down to factions. You see city factions is what's already clicked on as far as the default. But you can go to Fedor, you can go to the Shattered Lands. We're actually in Fedor, so that's where we want to go. And you'll see here is the Iron Toe Brigade. We're amicably right now at 13,100 points. As it gets higher and higher through this bar, it will change to something else, and then it will keep going further and further up. So if it's in red, if you go to city factions, that means they do not like you. Ally is something you really want. Sorry guys, I can't speak tonight. The better your faction is, the more quests that they will offer. You also get better prices in the stores and things of that sort. Indifferent is basically medium. You're right in the middle. They don't like you, they don't dislike you, you're just there to them. So let's go ahead and hit accept. Once you find his package, deliver it to Opus 4th from the docks. So we'll go over here and check it out. Now you can actually go to your map. Where's the map? Just hit the N button. Scroll out, and you'll see right where it is. Now this is kind of a cheat, but it does save yourself a lot of time of just running around looking for it, because some of these things are incredibly difficult to find, and they're pretty vague. And even with the map's help, it can still be very difficult to figure out what it is you actually need to do once you get there. If you're not paying attention, you can forget that, oh, he gave me an item, it's in my backpack. I have to cast it, and I have to do it at a certain time of the game's day or night, and I have to be dancing or something weird like that when you do it. You need to be paying attention to what they have to say, what they want you to do, not just where to go. So it's over here somewhere right in front of us. So you see right here is where it's leading us, and there he is. I guess he did die, unfortunately. And his backpack is more of a little satchel. And again, great, we got jumped. It was a trap, an ambush. And you can see they're level 24 with 2 arrows down. Now, as I said before, anytime you have arrows down on their name up here, they're going to be lesser than what they should be. Now, in my sense, from what I've seen, if it says level 24 and they have 2 arrows down, then they're probably the equivalent to a level 22. But even with that, they do seem even weaker than that. Like they have a fraction of the hit points of a level 22 because they die really, really quick. And that's there so that it can feel like a really bad situation. Oh, I'm getting attacked by like 10, 15 creatures, but still at the same time be doable and give you that sense that, oh man, I'm a Superman. I can take on 3, 4 guys at the same time. So let's go ahead and see. I need to deliver the package to Opus Froth on the docks in the southwest ButcherBlock. So you know where the docks is. That's where we've been playing for most of the game here in ButcherBlock. You just have to travel back there. You're welcome to to fly down if you have a flying mount. If you don't have a mount of any sort, then I would suggest using the Avok bird tower that allows us to take the Griffin basically down to the docks. It's a lot quicker, but if you're not in a hurry and you just want the scenic route, you're welcome to run down as well. It's all the same. It's just about what your enjoyment is. I mean, some people enjoy the scenery, some people enjoy running, some people don't. Let's see if this guy, yeah, there he goes. In case you're wondering why I stopped, this little shiny right here. These things can go for a great deal of money, but they also go for a lot of quests. Now, if you look right here, the Fadar collections, it's an expert recognition. Basically, these are the hardest ones for you to get. They're going to be probably several different zones over here in Fadar that you're going to have to go through and get some of like the hardest pieces. The expert collections are not for the faint of heart, I should say, because those pieces usually will be the expensive ones, the ones that are selling for, you know, platinum, sometimes hundreds of platinum, even thousands of platinum, depending on how rare they are. And you're going to need all the rares. So, you know, think of a lot of money that you could have made off of that quest and turn it in. And sometimes the rewards really are not that great for those expert ones, unfortunately. Sometimes it's just like a title that you get off of it, or you get a really cool house item, but it's not going to really change your gameplay. I mean, it looks cool as far as putting it in your house, but, you know, that's not going to make your character any more tougher or, you know, any strength buff or anything like that. You know, it's just going to be kind of a cool decoration that you can put in. Most of those decorations are no trade, so you can't even really sell them.
Well met.
Opus here, what can I do for you? I have a package for you, the one stolen by the Kureka. I know that package. May his soul rest. Thank you, friend. Oh, you are welcome. Are you returning to Verung? Do you think you could bring him something for me? Sure. Here, bring him this note. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. I forgot to put on my UPS hat today, but I guess they all knew that I was here for their service, so let's go ahead and take it back.
Traveler.
So as I said before, sometimes these quests are merely run from point A to point B, back to point C, back to point A again. It does have its charms. I mean, a lot of those quests are not just merely here. Look at how easy it is to manipulate you from running from point A to point B like a rat in the maze. They're doing it for that reason too, because they can, but to show you the area. It usually will expose you to a new area you haven't been to, and it can be very, very overwhelming to be shoved into a new area and not know anything about it. At least this way, you've caught a glimpse of the area, and then you came right back out. You know, and now you know what the area sort of looks like, so you're not overwhelmed when you have to go there again. And then the next quest will be go back to that area, do a little bit here, and then come back. And therefore, now you know what those creatures are capable of. You know how hard they are, and so you're not in the back of your mind being like, oh, you know what, I want to go check out that area, but I don't know anything about it. Is it too hard? Is it not? You go over there and get in over your head and you die. This way, it lets you know that, hey, it is over your head for right now. Don't be in a rush to get there. But here's a little sneak peek at what, you know, lies ahead in the future. So that's kind of a cool way of doing it. I actually like that in a lot of ways. And this game pretty much leads you to the next area when it's ready for you to go there. So again, I wouldn't be in a rush to get to any area if you don't have to, you know. Let's talk to him and see what he has to say. Have you found the missing agent? Yes, he was dead as you suspected. I delivered the package. Opus also had this for you. So I normally, if this was me, I would have mentioned the fact that it was a trap as well, but I guess he's going to leave that out. The missing package, level 26. You actually get 2 gold, 89 silver, 92 copper, 1,000 faction points for the Iron Toe Brigade. And I forgot to mention the bracer earlier. It's a wrist item. It goes for level 26. Treasure, no trade, 14 strength, 12 agility, 14 stamina, 202 versus elemental, noxious, and arcane. That's basically meaning your resist are improved by 202 points. 5.6 damage per second, so it's increasing your speed at which you attack, like a haste spell. It also increases your potency of your spells by 0.8%. So go ahead and accept. For those of you who aren't aware of what potency is, basically if your heal spell does a certain amount of healing, say 200 points of health every time it heals, if you increase your potency, then it will do more than 200 points of health. So you can see how great that would be to have 100% potency. That means your damage spells are doing more damage, your healing spells are doing more healing, and you're using the same amount of power. So it's really no negative to go with that. It's just really nice, especially if you're a caster. There's really nothing more you can ask than a higher potency, or maybe a higher crit chance, which is really good for casters and for tanks as well. So again, guys, if you like these videos, please hit the like button, subscribe. It definitely helps my channel grow, and I definitely appreciate it. Every person who hits subscribe, I end up actually going to your webpage on YouTube and checking it out and seeing if you have any videos, what kind of stuff you like, just to see what you're interested in, so I can kind of tailor the videos for my audience. So you become part of the channel and not just somebody who views it. So again, guys, thank you for watching, and you're welcome to hit me up game anytime.